So you're a contractor working in Connecticut, and you know that navigating all the licensing and bonding rules can feel like a total maze. Well, in the next few minutes, we're going to give you a clear, simple roadmap to get it all done right so you can get back to what you actually do, the work. Ready? We're going to cut right through the confusing jargon and get straight to what you absolutely need to know to operate your business legally and with confidence. All right, first things first. The main authority you'll be dealing with is the Connecticut Department of Consumer Protection. You'll probably see them called the DCP. They're the ones who handle all contractor licensing and registration across the state. Okay, let's start with the big one, the most common category, home improvement contractors, or HICs. If your work is in residential on people's homes, this is where we begin. Now, you might be surprised by this number. $200. That's the threshold. Any residential home improvement project that's valued at more than $200 legally requires you to be registered. And let's be honest, that's pretty much most jobs, right? And here's the next key number that goes with that registration. $5,000. This is for the surety bond you'll need to get. Now, this isn't some fee that disappears into thin air. It's actually a financial guarantee for your clients. It's a way of showing you stand behind your work and build that professional trust. So how do you get registered? It's really just a 4-step process. First, you'll complete the HIC application. Second, you get that $5,000 bond we just talked about, or a letter of credit. Third, show your proof of insurance. And finally, pay the $220 registration fee. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so that bond is actually part of a bigger system. Connecticut has this 2-part safety net designed to protect homeowners. You have the surety bond, and you also have something called the Guaranty Fund. Let's look at how they work together. So what's the difference? Well, think of it this way. Your surety bond is personal. It's your financial guarantee on a specific project, protecting a client if you don't complete the work. The Guaranty Fund, on the other hand, is like a state-run insurance pool that all contractors pay into. It's there to reimburse homeowners for actual damages if something goes wrong. They're 2 different layers of protection, and they really build consumer confidence. All right, let's switch gears for a second. What if you're not working on private homes, but on public, state-funded projects? Well, the rules change, and that's where something called the Connecticut Little Miller Act comes into play. For any state project over $100,000, the requirements get much bigger. You're going to need a performance bond for 100% of the contract value that guarantees the job gets done. And you'll need a 100% payment bond to make sure your subcontractors and suppliers get paid. Now, here's the part that's really unique to Connecticut. The municipality itself is actually liable if they fail to get these bonds from you. So what does that mean? It means they are definitely going to check. So we've talked a lot about why you need a bond, but how do you actually get one? Let's walk through the cost and the process for that HIC bond. You'll probably be surprised at how quick and affordable it is. So what are we talking about in terms of cost? Well, the annual premium is just a small percentage of that $5,000 bond amount, and it's mostly based on your personal credit. So for contractors with excellent credit, you could be looking at a premium as low as $50 to $100 for the entire year. It's a really manageable business expense. And look, getting your bond isn't something that's going to hold you up. For a lot of contractors, instant online approval is available. This can easily be one of the fastest and simplest steps in your whole registration process. And that's it. That's your roadmap to getting licensed and bonded in Connecticut. If you're ready to check this step off your list, you can get your surety bond quote in minutes at buysuretybonds.com.